Hello bankers, a very good morning to all of you. Welcome back. So welcome to JAIIB CIB Prep. Hope you all are doing well. So everyone, today in this particular session, we are going to discuss our unit number 16, which is financial inclusion and financial literacy. All right. So everyone, quickly join in, and then we will start our today's discussion. So we are discussing these particular thing on regular basis, and very few days are remaining for your examination. Like so, from next week onwards or the exam week, basically we'll do marathon session, revision, module-wise revision for IE and IFS, and apart from that only. Okay, so we have almost done with the two subject, and third subject is almost we have 16 unit. Okay. And this is module. It is all about module A. Okay. Module C and D we will do in the form of marathon itself. Okay. And but A and B we will do unit wise everything we want to cover from these particular one. All right. So everyone quickly join in, and we can start our today's discussion. So first, let's have a look around the course content. Unit number 16, which include financial inclusion by extension of banking services, which include banking facilitator and correspondent. We have a payment bank, self-help group banks linkage program, co-lendings by bank and NBFCs to priority sector. Then we have mobile or tablet in financial inclusion drive, financial literacy, and rural self-employment training institutes. So these are the four subtopics which are generally part of this particular unit. So with the help of number of MCQs, application based questions, and the case studies, we are going to discuss this particular unit, right? Chalo. So we will start with very first question on your screen. So consider the following statement about business facilitator model under RBI guidelines. So business facilitator or business correspondent. I hope everybody know about these particular one. So business facilitator models, basically they help us to increase our overall business or like it is like basically what we are generally trying to do with these particular one. We are generally trying to acquire more and more customers so we can have a better portfolio size and all. Okay. So only government owned organizations such as post office and panchayats can be appointed as business facilitator under RBI financial inclusion framework. So this statement is completely wrong. Not only government, even it can be आपका non-government also. So government and non-government both can be appointed as business facilitator. So that makes this statement wrong. Business facilitator are authorized to perform creating awareness about the savings, debt counseling, and following up on loan recovery. This is 100% true. So they are allowed to do these many activities. NGOs, self-help groups, and agri-business centers are eligible to function as business facilitator under RBI guidelines. Again, this is yes. So we have to find out the correct statements, and the correct statements are option 2 and 3. That means option B will be right answer for this one. Statement 1 was incorrect just because of both government as well as non-government organizations, including NGOs, self-help groups, can be appointed as a business facilitator, and they can become a kind of a channel to connect with the customers. Okay, just a minute, I missed some queries. Meenakshi, we have I used to upload all these particular PDFs in our application itself. So if you'll go through the application now, so you'll see you can download from the free sections. If you are not part of any of our Manjil batch or the practice batch, there is, if you come to the left side, there is free section. If you click on the free sections, there are two major folders. One is for JIB, another one for CIB. If you click on JIB, you'll see all the 4 subject PDFs are there, right? And I'll be keep updating or uploading these particular one if anything is remaining. Okay, just a minute. There is some issues from my side, I guess. Yes. Okay, now, Meenakshi, whoever asked this particular question, Meenakshi ma'am, clear? Chalo. So question one was very easy. I hope everybody able to answer this particular one. Okay, and somebody answer also. Okay, Naina ma'am answer this one. Which of the following statement about business correspondent model and its guidelines are accurate? Okay, now the next one is business correspondent. Okay. So these are the one. Basically, they have it is a kind of agency sort of business. Okay. So they can basically some organization they have or some individuals or entities they can run as an agency and they can serve your our bank product to the customers. Okay. They also deal in the providing collecting the documentations or collection of loan and others, they are generally provided by these one, right? So scheduled commercial bank including RRBs and local area banks are required to have a board approved policy before engaging in business correspondent business. Okay, so first statement is true. Okay. All they required a board approval policy. Why, like what services they can offer through the business correspondent to the customers, what will be the guidelines for that particular one. So that should be part of the board approval policy of that particular bank itself. Okay. Business correspondent must exclusively operate under the name of the bank they associated with and cannot provide services for other financial institution. No, this is completely wrong. They work as an intermediary, they work as an agency, they can provide services for the multiple banks for different products and all, and this make this a statement wrong, and they do not operate in the name of bank itself, right? So let's say your bank is SBI. So business correspondent will be not in the name of SBI itself. Okay? So वो एक अलग entity की तरह आपका काम कर रहा था. This make this particular statement wrong. Non-deposit taking NBFCs can be engaged in business correspondent, yes, provided that they do not offer saving or remittance function only to their own customers and do not bundle services with their own products. Okay, so statement third one is right. Business correspondents are authorized to provide services like disbursing large value loans, managing bank accounts, and offering credit card services. No. So like they are generally they generally help us in customer acquisition and documentations or the collection of loans and all, and not in this large value loans and all. They are generally they do not come under this particular one and all, right? So statement 4 is incorrect. The next one, post office, cooperative societies, self-help groups linked to bank are eligible to be appointed as business correspondent under the guidelines. 100% true. So what will be your correct answer? Anyone who want to answer this? So now it is like clear. So what we have to find out the most accurate one. So statement 1, 3 and 5. That means option A only will be correct answer for this particular one. Okay? So statement 2 was incorrect because business correspondent can operate under their own name and provide services to multiple financial institutions. Statement 4 was incorrect as business correspondent are not authorized to disburse large value loan or corporate loans or manage bank accounts or offer credit card services. Their scope is limited to small value credit, loan proceedings, documentation, or other small services which are generally provided by them itself. All right, next question, guys. So we have given one application based question. Yes. Okay. So next question, you will see this kind of question for sure, and it will be for 1 mark. So what you have to do in these kind of question, first you have to read the question. Like 90% time with this particular question itself, you will be able to answer the question. In some cases where you do not have idea about that topic or the subtopic which is being asked in that particular question, then you have to go through the complete story and all. Okay. So first, which of the following statements are true regarding the term and conditions for engaging business facilitator and business correspondent? Okay, that means now we do not need about this one. Okay, if you want to study, so XYZ Bank recently partnered with business correspondent to extend banking services in remote villages. The business correspondent will help to providing basic banking services like cash deposit, withdrawals, bill payments on behalf of the bank. XYZ Bank said technology-based solutions, including handheld devices to facilitate seamless transaction. So in this particular context, you have to find out the accurate statement related to आपका business correspondent and or आपका the business facilitator. ठीक है? So what will be your correct answer? Now quickly go through this. So statement one, bank must allow business facilitator or correspondent to charge customer directly for services provided on behalf of bank. No, they cannot charge on behalf of banks. So this is incorrect. Statement one is incorrect. Again. Statement two, banks should adopt technology-based solutions to migrate risk and increase outreach. This is 100% true. Okay. So nowadays, like we have digital KYC, VCIP and others, okay, and even banks internal tool also. So they should be provided. Okay. So we can have quick acquisitions and we can have a streamlined process. Statement three, cash collected by business facilitator or correspondent should be acknowledged with a receipt issued on behalf of banks. Yes, this is 100% true. Okay. So that means 2 and 3, option B should be right answer for this particular one. Try. At least try to answer these particular questions. Okay. I hope you guys have gone through one set which is done by Disha ma'am itself. ठीक है? तो Disha ma'am ने एक PPB का complete set आपका पूरा किया हुआ है, ठीक है? And that is in the form of module wise, unit wise practices, ठीक है? So you should must go through that particular one. Concept summary is also there and the unit wise summary is also there, ठीक है? Apart from that, I'm doing this additional set. So I'm sharing my personal learnings from JAIIB like previous 2-3 year examinations, ठीक है? So you can have a better experiences और आने वाले समय में आप बहुत अच्छा स्कोर कर पाएं, ठीक है? So statement one was incorrect because the agreement should prohibit BC and BFs from charging customer directly for services on behalf of the bank. Rest two statements are correct. Okay, now we have to go through this particular one in detail. Very important aspect. Okay. So term and conditions for engagement of business facilitator and correspondent. Commission or fee. Bank may pay a reasonable commission or fee to the business facilitator and correspondent. Basically, like let's say if they are selling some product, or it can be product wise or it can be आपका value wise, ठीक है? कि let's say if you make a sale of 100 rupees for us, we will pay you 5 rupees or 10 rupees, ठीक है? Or it can be like if let's say we are in a process of acquiring more and more customers, so in that case, like the number of customer you will acquire, we will pay you per customer and all. The agreement should specifically prohibit BC and BF from charging customer directly for services on behalf of the bank itself. Then second one is adopting technology. Engaging BF and BC carries a significant reputational, legal and operational risk. Banks should adopt technology-based solution for managing the risk and increasing the outreach in a cost-effective manner. The transaction should normally be put through ICT devices, handheld devices or mobile devices, seamlessly integrated to the CBS of that particular bank. One one risk is involved with this BCs and BFs are basically reputation risk. Sometimes to increase their overall sales and all, or to achieve those targets, they generally go for the mis-selling and all. So to avoid these particular things, we can onboard customers through this particular area. All right. Next one, risk mitigation measure. The arrangement with BC shall specify the following. Pehla, suitable limit on cash handling. Like how much till how much value they can handle the cash and all. तो कितने तक के deposit accept कर सकते हैं others. Individual customer payment and receipt. Cash collected to the to be acknowledged by the receipt on behalf of bank. All agreements with the customers to clearly specify the bank is responsible to the customer. Ensure preservation and protection of security, confidentiality of customer information with BC. Periodic block level meetings be held within members of the public, BC operating in the area, and linked branch managers. Lead direct managers of lead bank could also attend. To have business continuity plan, to ensure uninterrupted services in case the arrangement with BC subagents is terminated. A company engaged as BC by more than one bank, the customer database and the account details of both should be kept separate. ठीक है, तो एक दूसरे का डेटा ब्रीच ना हो या डेटा की चोरी आपका ना हो. So that is the one. ठीक है, so very important statement, guys. Please try to remember these particular one. Next one. Which of the following statement are true regarding ultra small branches as permitted by RBI? Okay, so ultra small branches, this is something like, let's say in a area that is a like, it happened in case where we have a huge customer base and all. Okay, so it is tough to manage through one branch. So what we usually do, we open some ultra small branches. Okay, so ultra small branches, these are within within 4 to 5 kilometers of radius of that main branch. Okay, and they generally, what we are generally trying to do, we are generally trying to cater max to max services customers through our bank itself, right? So we have certain guidelines regarding the ultra small branches as permitted by RBI, and we have to find out the correct statements. Okay, so ultra small branches are low cost brick and mortar structure. If you talk about the brick and mortar, is something that physical appearance, right? So as our bank, let's say in a city, we have a major branch. Okay? So this is our major branch with every services and all. Okay? We within this 3-4 kilometer of radius, we have opened some ultra small branches. Okay? So they are doing like, this is the kind of head branch of that particular city or main branch of that particular city, and they are facilitating other services like they also have a office setup structure and all, but in a small way. Okay? So that is generally comes under this. So brick and mortar structure, that is means that office layout and everything they have, okay, but a smaller size. Okay? Designed to support banking correspondent in rural areas. Okay? It can be like they are maybe they are doing this kind of things, or else let's say under them we have some BCs and BFs, they are operating and they are specially handling the transactions done by these particular entities or mediators. Okay? So first one is true. Ultra small branches are linked to the base branch through a CVS terminal and are equipped with a passbook printer and safe for cash retention. This is also true. Okay? This is your head branch और आपका base branch, ठीक है, and they are linked with the आपका CVS system. Now every branch is linked with the CVS things and all. Okay? So ultra small branch are managed by part-time employees. No, it is like they are also full-time members of that particular bank itself. So this makes this statement wrong. USBs or ultra small branches can be set up within 10 to 12 kilometer radius from the base branch to provide support to business correspondent. It is not that far actually. As per the guidelines, it is 3 to 4 kilometers. 3 to 4 kilometers आपका, ठीक है. And please do remember this particular one. This sound very like थोड़ा सा uncomfortable feel करता है कि 3-4 किलोमीटर के अंदर another branch. So, but it is as per the guidelines. ठीक है. So this is wrong. Ultra small branches are considered independent banking outlets or a part-time banking outlets. This is correct. Okay? So they are a kind of a separate branch. Okay? भले small है but separate branch है. Okay? और आपका it can be a part-time banking outlets when we are creating our reach in that particular area and all. Okay? So option what we have to find out correct statement 1, 2 and 5. 1, 2 and 5. Okay, option D should be right answer for this particular one. Okay? Why you guys are not answering these particular question? Okay? You guys are getting these particular thing clearly, right? किसी का कोई डाउट है तो आप अपने डाउट लिखिएगा, ठीक है? चलो. So statement third was false because USBs should be managed by full-time employees, ठीक है? Full-time bank employees. Fourth one was false. It is within a 3 to 4 kilometer of radius, not 10 to 12. It is as per guidelines. Huh? I also I was very doubtful about this distance and all. Okay? Then I cross-checked this particular one, and it is actually 3 to 4 kilometers, not 10 to 12 kilometers. All right. Chalo. Next question, guys. This is very easy one. Everybody will be able to answer this. Please do answer. So what will be your correct answer for this one? So, which of the following statement about payment bank? So, payment bank, small finance bank, new banking. These all are the new initiatives which is generally taken care by RBI. Recently, not recently, basically it is 2015 onwards. So, RBI in 2015, RBI gave license to payment bank and small finance bank, and their motive or target is also financial inclusion. All right. So now we have to find out the correct statement about the payment banks. So what will be your correct answer? True about. So payment bank can accept demand deposit. No, they cannot accept demand deposit. Okay. Up to a maximum. Sorry, they can accept demand deposit, not time deposit. Yes, they can accept demand deposit, but up to a limit of not 5 lakh, it is 2 lakh. Okay? So it is how much? 2 lakh. Okay? Earlier it was when RBI gave in principle certification to these entities, the limit was 1 lakh, but now they increase that particular one to 2 lakh rupees. Okay? So this is the one. Okay? First statement is wrong. Payment bank are required to have at least 25% of their physical access point in rural areas. So basically, financial inclusion was the primary objective of these particular bank. And initially, like what we RBI come up with is that they have to create 25% of their branches or their appearances in the rural areas and all. So this is correct. Payment bank can distribute simple financial product like mutual funds and insurance. So as a आपका third party products and all, they can deal with this particular one also. Okay. So 2 and 3 means आपका option D again will be right answer for this particular one. All right. So payment banks आपका small saving accounts, payment remittances services to migrant laborers, workforces, low income sharehold households, small businesses, other unorganized sectors, entities, and other users. Scope of activities accepting demand deposit up to maximum of 2 lakh rupees per customer. Issue of ATM and debit cards, PPI, internet banking services, payment and remittance services, banking correspondence of another bank, distribution of simple financial products like mutual fund insurance, utility bills payments, etc. So payment bank operate in remote areas mostly through a banking correspondent, ATMs and other networks. They need to have at least 25% of physical access points including banking correspondent in the rural centers. All right. Yes, बिल्कुल सही नैना मैम. चलो अगला क्वेश्चन. Which of the following statement about mobile banking and financial inclusion are correct? Very simple one. चलो बताओ. Ask a topic. You'll definitely see one question at least for 1 marks. Half question 2. It can be आपका half marks 2 questions downside or 1 question for 1 marks, or it can be for a 2 marker question based on this particular one. ठीक है? So you have to be very careful around these particular topic. And ये कुछ ऐसे topic हैं where we can have a 100% accuracy. ठीक है? तो accuracy level यहाँ पे उतना ज़्यादा confusing नहीं है, चीज़ें आसानी से चीज़ें करी जा सकती हैं. ठीक है? So which of the following statement about mobile banking and financial inclusion are correct? So mobile banking help ways earners send money instantly without losing a day wages. बिल्कुल सही है आपका. ठीक है? Mobile banking services are not widely adopted due to high cost smartphone and limited internet access. This seems wrong. Nowadays, like see, smartphones are become very cheaper nowadays. And internet access is also like we have a wide range of internet access throughout the country. That's why UPI become like one of the largest payment system even in the world itself, right? So this makes this statement wrong. Agent of business correspondent use point of sale POS instrument to offer banking services in unbanked areas. 100% true. So what will be your correct answer? Option B will be right answer for this one. If you have given option B, you have scored half marks, right? So yes, बिल्कुल सही. ठीक है. So statement 2 was incorrect because mobile banking has become accessible due to low cost smartphone and faster internet, not due to this. All right, clear? चलो अगला क्वेश्चन. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन गाइस. Which of the following statement are not correct regarding USSD based mobile banking, digital onboardings and digital lendings? I hope you guys remember this one. Star 99 has. So this was the core आपका, जहां से we can check the balances and all these kind of activities. ठीक है. So what we have to find out, incorrect statement. So what we have to find out incorrect statement regarding USSD based mobile banking, digital onboarding and digital lending. So NPCI launched the common USSD platform in November 2012 for mobile banking, which used the code. This is wrong. It is star double nine hash. Okay, so it is star double nine hash. So first statement is wrong. Okay, so first statement is wrong. USSD 2.0 launch in December 2016 was based on, no, it was based on UPI. Okay, it was based on UPI platform. Okay, it was not on IMPS. Okay, it was based on UPI platform. So second statement is also wrong. Digital onboarding aim to improve accessibility to financial platforms using fintech and to analyze operational risk associated with adoption of fintech. Digital onboarding aim to improve accessibility to financial platform through and to analyze potential risk. हाँ बिल्कुल सही. Statement third is wrong, right? Digital KYC process and VCIP, video based customer identification process, have been framed by RBI and government to ensure appropriate security and uniformity in the digital onboardings. Bilkul sahi. We have discussed the entire process also in our second or third unit. RBI working group on digital lending in its November 2013 reports recommended flexible regulation to ensure that unauthorized digital lenders are eliminated without affecting the growth of legitimate lenders. The statement is correct, but this is not the one. ठीक है, the year is around 2021 or somewhere. ठीक है, it was 2021 or somewhere. ठीक है, 2021 आपका. ठीक है, this is I guess like a doubtful and we'll recheck this one. ठीक है, so we have to find out the क्या find out करना है आपका not correct, incorrect statement. That means 1, 2 and 5. 1, 2 and 5. तो B should be right answer for this particular one. ठीक है, so B should be right for this one. हाँ 21. ठीक है, it was the latest report during that particular period. ठीक है, so 21 हाँ बिल्कुल सही है हम लोग. ठीक है, so statement 1 is incorrect. It is NPCI launched USSD platform with star double nine hash. Statement 2 was incorrect. 2.0 was based on UPI, not on IMPS. Statement 3 was incorrect just because of this year and all. Otherwise, rest are fine. ठीक है, तो अगर आपने book पढ़ा होगा, then only you will be able to identify this statement 5. Otherwise, it is hard to identify because और ऐसे उसमें ना ये intentionally आपका यहाँ पे wrong बनाएगा. But what you have to do, because we do not have any negative marking, first of all, go for the elimination. ठीक है, let's say we are sure about these 4 options. ठीक है, 4 ऑप्शन के बारे में आप श्योर हैं, जहां पे 1 and 2 is wrong. ठीक है, so now what you will do, we have to find out the incorrect statement. तो 1 and 3 है, तो ये आपका वैसे ही eliminate हो जाएगा. 1 and 2, one option this and this आपका this. ठीक है, ऑटोमेटिकली सिर्फ with 2 options only, if you are confident about these 2 options or any 2-3 options, you will be able to identify that particular one. ठीक है, तो पहला आपका elimination will be based on these particular thing. Your second elimination will be based on in your examination, in your real examination. Whenever you get this kind of data, I assume that particular one is correct. ठीक है, तो most of the time, ठीक है, 90% time, whenever they'll give some sort of exact data and all ना, तो वो correct statement what I experience. ठीक है, तो ये मेरा experience है. ठीक है, तो इस तरीके से आप इसमें थोड़ा सा देख सकते हैं. ठीक है दोस्तों, चलो next one. Which of the following statement are correct about financial literacy and its importance? ये तो बहुत आसान क्वेश्चन है. चलो बताओ, आप लोग बताएंगे इसको. प्लीज आंसर. मीनाक्षी मैम, नैना मैम, अदर ऑल्सो अपार्ट फ्रॉम दीज. आई डोंट नो व्हाई यू गाइस आर नॉट आंसरिंग दीज क्वेश्चन. बहुत आसान है यार, आज के क्वेश्चन तो मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है सबसे आसान क्वेश्चन है अभी तक के. So financial literacy refer to the ability to make informed judgment and decision regarding the uses and management of money. First statement is true. Financial inclusion and financial literacy are completely independent of each other. No, they are linked. ठीक है, independent नहीं है ये, interdependent. ठीक है, these are interdependent. ठीक है, So financial inclusion and financial literacy, ठीक है? So these are interdependent. So literacy is something आपका where we are making people aware about the products, ठीक है? And inclusion is where we are providing them services. Let's say we come up with, our bank is come up with a new saving accounts, ठीक है? So that saving account featured for the rural people और for the students, ठीक है, या others आपका categories, ठीक है, तो जिनको उस मतलब like let's say for a student we come up with a zero balance account with high interest rate and number of transaction and all these kind of things, ठीक है, तो that is our product. We designed to serve that particular specific area. Now creating awareness about that particular product is आपका financial literacy. So they are interlinked, ठीक है? No, this is wrong. Financial literacy can help people deal with life cycle need and emergencies without relying on excessive debt. बिल्कुल सही कर सकता है, ठीक है? Only low income group need to be financially literate as they are the primary user. No, ऐसा कोई जरूरी नहीं है, ठीक है? Everybody need financial literacy, ठीक है? RBI has directed bank to establish financial literacy centers to educate a diverse target group, including school students and senior citizen. 100% true. So we have to find out the correct statements. That means 135. 135 means option C must be right answer for this particular one. ठीक है? नहीं कि आप लोगों ने आंसर किया? Yes, हाँ, है ना मैम, बिल्कुल सही. So option C will be right answer. Statement 2 was incorrect. Reason: financial literacy and financial inclusion are interconnected. Second, आपका 4 is incorrect. Financial literacy is important for all segments, ठीक है? It is required to everybody, ठीक है? बस हो सकता है उनके गोल अलग अलग. One who need to be aware about that say small RD. Another one who is required to be literate around the wealth management services and all. So it depend on the customer segment you belongs, and everybody need some sort of education for these particular things. All right, guys. Yes, चलो अगला question. Which of the following statement about the initiative taken by RBI are correct? So regarding the financial literacy and inclusion, so this major initiative which are generally taken by RBI are correct. So the National Center for Financial Education was established in 2013. Correct, आपका, ठीक है, to promote financial literacy and inclusion in collaboration with financial sector regulators like RBI, SEBI, IRDA and PFRDA. ठीक है? So first statement is true. National Financial Literacy Assessment Test is aimed at adults to access their financial literacy. No, this is not for the adults and all. This is actually for the school students. ठीक है? We generally provide these. The program is generally aimed to educate school students. आपका school colleges के अंदर आपका होता है, ठीक है? So this is not the one. The Center for Financial Literacy were launched in 2017 by RBI with the aim of promoting financial literacy at block level through the community-led approaches. This is also correct. Okay, the 1 and 3 means option B will be right answer for this particular one. All right. So statement 2 was incorrect. आपका it aimed to school students, not to the adult, और this ऐसा आपका उसमें कोई procedures नहीं है. ठीक है दोस्तों, चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं. Next one. Which of the following statement about the Rural Self-Employment Training Institute are correct? ठीक है, so Rural Self-Employment Training Institute. I hope you guys also participate in these particular one, ठीक है, where you provide basically educations to the peoples in rural areas, especially those who are part of RRBs or if you have a rural branch. And we generally used to do that training or kind of awareness program for 1 to 6 weeks, right? ऐसा बहुत बार होता है ना आपका, and it is also comes under the CSR activity of that particular one, bank itself. So Rural Self-Employment Training Institute are managed solely by the नहीं, they are managed by the banks आपका, ठीक है, ये बैंक्स के द्वारा मैनेज किए जाते हैं आपका, नॉट बाय द गवर्नमेंट, ठीक है. सो दिस इज रॉन्ग. द प्राइमरी गोल ऑफ RSETIs is provide entrepreneurship development and self-employment opportunities to rural youth आपका, ठीक है. So how they can access services or how they can, like, what are the areas available where they can explore. So RSETIs offer skill development program with a duration no, this is इतना ड्यूरेशन नहीं है, ठीक है. सो इट इज आपका 1 to 6 week आपका, ठीक है. सो इट इज 1 to 6 week, नॉट 6 month to 1 year आपका. सो दिस इज ऑल्सो रॉन्ग. द ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम ऑफर्ड बाय RSETIs cover various areas like agriculture, products, process, and general programs. RSETIs provide residential training with free food accommodations for the trainers. ठीक है. So this is also correct. ठीक है. Trainees आपका, sorry. ठीक है. So this is also आपका correct. So what will be your correct answer? So 245. 245 means option A should be right answer for this particular one. Statement 1 was incorrect. So RSETIs are managed by a bank with cooperation of the state governments or governments. Then second one is आपका third statement was incorrect. The training duration is 1 to 6 week. आपका ठीक है. Rest statements were correct about this particular one. Next one, guys. Okay, this is it. ठीक है. So let's quickly summarize this particular unit. So financial inclusion is provision of affordable financial services to those who tend to be excluded. So RBI has decided to enable the bank to use the services of NGOs, intermediaries in providing the financial and banking services through BCs and BFs. One of the objective to promote financial literacy through the provision of financial education. So the delivery of financial education in villages encompass three key names. One is building skills, increasing knowledge, and developing understanding. And within each of these, an individual's confidence should also be developed. Project financial literacy aim at disseminate informations or spread information regarding the central bank and general banking concept to various target groups such as school, colleges, and all. So this. Next one we have with a view to provide employment opportunities, urban poor or defense personnel or the organized in the organized as well as unorganized sectors. The Ministry of Rural Developments launched a national scheme called RCRTI, under which one time a grant is given to the lead bank in every district for setting up a training institute to train the rural youth in vocational programs. Each RCTIs offer 30 to 40 skill development programs in a financial year in a various avenues. National Center for Financial Education has developed several modules for financial literacy. Center for Financial Literacy have been set up a block level stream. Beside, several bank have set up financial literacy center for promoting financial literacy. So this is the team. So ये आपका पूरा unit number 16 which we have covered in this particular unit itself. All right, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this session and things are clear to all of you, right? So if you have any doubts, you can connect me on this Telegram group, or those who are watching live, you can mention in the comment section also. And those who are watching on app, so you can send me your queries through a chat box, Tim. So that is, I'll be, so you can, if you have any concern, any queries, please feel free to reach. Tim. So now we have remaining with very few days. It's a very high time for preparation. ठीक है. तो जितना ज़्यादा चीज़ें आप लोग पढ़ सकते हैं उतना ज़्यादा पढ़िए. ठीक है. No one knows कि वो कितना टफ लेवल आपका बना सकते हैं आपका पेपर को. ठीक है. So the good thing is we have to balance out our studies. ठीक है. तो थोड़ा एक बैलेंस बना करके चलिए. ठीक है. एक ही सब्जेक्ट के पीछे नहीं पढ़ना है. ठीक है. If you'll have a balance, because in a single attempt it is easy to clear this examination. ठीक है. Rather than going again and again. ठीक है. तो एक बार में आपका सबको बैलेंस बना करके चलिए एंड आसानी से आपको चीज़ें आपका क्लियर हो जाएंगी. 50-50 मार्क्स प्लस लेके आना है सब में एंड वी हैव टू बी like we have to certify JAIIB examination. Then we will prepare for CIB and CIB में we have to do the thorough studies. ठीक है. तो बहुत ज़्यादा डिटेल स्टडी की वहाँ पर आपको जरूरत पड़ेगी and these concept will also help you out in that particular case. All right. So this is it from my side, guys. Thank you for joining this session. Thank you for watching this session. I'll see you tomorrow at same time. And till that time, bye bye, take care all, and please do practice. So I have already given you that mock test, module wise mock tests are there, unit wise mock tests are there, and the full length mock tests are there. Okay, all PDFs are there. So you have to use this particular data, and that data is that content is more than sufficient. And one good thing about the module wise or every mock test practice, you can attempt those particular one n number of time. With every time we'll submit, you'll get the detailed solution. Go through that particular one whenever you get time during your office आवर्स और लंच आवर, ट्रैवल आवर्स और आपका अदर्स, आपका जब भी कभी बैठे हो तो आसानी से इसको स्क्रॉल करते जाओ, टिक करते जाओ, and practice that particular one again and again. That is definitely going to help you out. All right. So this is it from my side. Thank you for joining this session. Thank you for watching this session. Bye bye. Take care all. Have a nice day. Thank you.